Hey guys, what's going on? Just here to do a quick what do you need to know right now? A general reading. So it's not specific to any zodiac sign. But these are going to be messages from spirit for anyone who may need a message right now. And just seeing what's going on in the energy. It's been a while. I haven't really done a live in a minute on Instagram, so I was like, let me check in and see what's going on with the energy of my IG collective. So yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. Hopefully I won't be on here too long, but we're just gonna see. What do you need to know right now? What messages does spirit, want to get down to you in whatever situation or circumstance you may be in at the moment? It's just some guidance and advice in regards to, whatever situation you may be going through right now. So we're just going to see what messages the spirit has for the collective. I've seen the romance card twice since I've been shuffling. So some of you guys, what is it? New love, a romantic situation for some, not all. Loving yourself. But let's see what's going on. As always, you can definitely check out my YouTube channel. It's at Fiery Moon Tarot. And up there, I do have the monthly for all of the elements, and also the mid-monthlies out as well. And there's also, some different types of readings and spreads that are out there as well. So definitely feel free to check that out. But let's see, what messages do we need, Spirit, for anyone that may need a message right now in regards to the energy, to help them rectify or utilize the energy for their best good. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding. Whether this is, for some of you, like a relationship, work, family, friends, home life. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm gonna do one more. Let's see what's going on. There will be some changes coming, but I will be, releasing a video in regards to what those changes will be. So if you're one of my, watchers that, is a regular, definitely look out for, the announcement to be coming soon. So the bottom of the deck says, ask for help from others. So whatever the situation is, maybe you're looking, seeking advice from someone, or maybe you want to seek advice, need to seek advice in whatever regards, whatever the situation or circumstance is for you. But up under that, we have the situation will improve. So just know, maybe by asking for help from others, will help improve the situation. But being that the situation will improve is here is just like saying, the situation will improve. So that's always a good thing. Bottom of the deck, we have, or under that, forgive me, we have big happy changes. So whatever that is, there's some big happy changes on the way. But whatever you're doing right now, don't stop. keep going. Keep going. Now, for some of you, you may, depending on your circumstance, it says, you may need to choose a new direction or reconsider because there is something better. So I already feel like I'm tapping into two different groups here. And if you're in that situation, you just need to, get some more information. So whichever group you're in, that's just the bottom of the deck for you. And we're going to see what's coming out for the collective. So it looks like we have group 1 and group 2. What messages do we need, Spirit? So what came out was unlikely, no, and then we have ask for help from others, and a year from now. Now know that, especially with these timing cards, this year from now could be literally a year from now, or this could have been from the past year until now. So, whatever that is. But it says, if you believe, is at the bottom of the deck. Then we have forgiveness within the next few weeks, and romance. So what I'm feeling is whichever group you're a part of, whether you're in that first group needing to ask for help from others, or you're in a group where you may need to, choose a different direction, or, reconsider something. With the if you believe card here, it's basically saying, like, whatever you're believing about the situation, if you believe it can be good, it will be good. If you believe it can be bad, it will be bad. And, it's not saying good or bad. It's more like positive or negative. It all has to do with, what I'm feeling, like your mindset. Because with this, if you believe, it's like it'll play out however you create it to play out, because it's giving me like magician vibes. And, the magician represents, manifesting, having all the tools you need to, create what you want. And if you're in group 2, needing to reconsider, it's really the same thing. Because I feel like it's almost like whatever you're thinking is whatever's gonna happen, or however you're feeling, it may play out. It's unlikely to play out that way. And with this no here, it's almost making me feel like almost an energy of like spirit telling you no. Stop thinking like this. Stop almost thinking that, fear, like thinking the worst. Like, no, don't think like that, because it's not a hard no. Like, no, don't do that. No, it's not going to get better. But there may need to be, some forgiveness, whether on your part or, if this isn't someone in regard to you. Maybe, within the next few weeks, there'll be an opportunity for either you to forgive someone or someone to forgive you, or you just forgiving yourself for whatever the situation may be. And it could be in regards to romance for some of you, but it doesn't have to be. The romance could just be, like any type of connection that you have with others, which could be friendship, family, work, but within the next few weeks, I almost feel like whatever the connection is will be almost rectified. But you have to believe that it will. And maybe, with this ask for help from others, you need to, get some guidance or advice. And maybe you're, a little hesitant to do that. For some of you. But it's almost like if you ask for help from others now, a year from now, you'll see, like, I'm almost feeling like the situation will be the opposite. It's almost like with the wait card, it's just have patience. Because whatever it is, look, it says you're ready. Whether that's to get in, a new job, a new relationship, reconciling with something or someone. And even, like with the Magician here, it's almost like you have all you need. You just need to, be patient. Sometimes you need to just, allow time to do its thing. Don't try to, I almost feel like a rushing in toward, something or someone. But it's just like, you're ready. This is showing me that you're ready for this, it's almost like a new experience that may be coming in for you. And you're fearing it. Maybe you could be like waiting on a job to call you back. And with the romance card, it's a job you really want. It could even, like I said, it could be, in a romantic sense, someone, coming in towards you. They just may not know how to approach you. Or they could have even been planning this for the last year. But whatever it is, it's going to bring in a big happy change for you that you're ready for. I like it. And especially if this is someone coming back, you have to like almost believe that, forgiveness is an option. Maybe they will forgive you, maybe they won't. But know that there's going to be an opportunity for that, even if it's the other way around. But within the next few weeks, you could be finding that out. Or the opportunity will arise. Whether it's, a simple conversation, an apology being, extended, or even exchanged. So let's see. So I'm going to be using the prism order to clarify this energy and see what's going on. What messages do we need? What do we need to know right now, Spirit? What messages do we need in regards to the energy and the collective? do we need right now? The collective. What do we need to know in regards to this energy? Wow. And bottom of the deck, we have love. So for you know, a nice chunk of you, this could be in regards to a love relationship. Whether you're going into a new one or you're leaving an old one, needing to, change direction, but whatever it is, look at this. We have love with success, which is like the sun. This is the Ace of Cups in traditional tarot. Then we have success, which I see as the sun. Then we have abundance, which is the Ten of Pentacles. We have trust, which is, it almost gives me like an Ace of Swords vibe. And then growth. And whichever group you're in, you have to just trust that it's going to be successful. Even if this is, a new job or leaving an old job, it's going to be successful. And you just have to trust that, you will grow from this experience, whether it's leaving a person, place, or thing, or gaining a person, place, or thing. There's growth on the other side of this. It's really the experience that, Spirit is trying to get you to. And you could be angry because you may, be in this angry energy, because there may be like some blockages here with the disruption card, but it's almost like, have confidence, be confident. Don't be in this unlikely energy, like just thinking like, oh, it ain't gonna work, oh, I'm gonna get rejected, oh, it's a no. Like, no, use your intuition. What do you feel? Because whatever it is, it's here to, bring balance into your life. And especially, we just had Mercury and Venus transit in the Gemini. Mercury in Gemini is the Magician card, and Venus in Gemini is the Lover's card. Some of you are manifesting, a connection. But, depending on what side of that you're on, it's almost like, you may be feeling that it's not going to work, but the cards are saying otherwise. Then we got the moon in Cancer today, which is, that intuition, using that intuition. And, the moon is home in Cancer, just like I want to say Mercury is home in Gemini. Or Mercury may be a co-ruler of Gemini. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it is. Then we also have that Jupiter in Pisces, which, Jupiter is a co-ruler of Pisces as well. It's a lot of energy at play. A lot of energy at play. But let's see what's coming out. You got, look at, didn't I say? Y'all, this is why I love what I do. I haven't even gotten all the cards out, but you know what? Spirit is like, nope, stop and get this out, because I just said it. With unlikely, we have mystery and movement. And if you're thinking like the worst, it's because you're fearing that it's not going to, move anywhere. You're fearing that it's, almost like that growth energy. Or you're fearing that, your efforts are going to be, for naught, or that you may be rejected. And I only say, like I said, I felt that this no was spirit telling you no. It's not unlikely, it's likely. And I say you just need to have some faith. But what you're fearing right now is moving towards something, especially with mystery and movement. You're fearing this. You're fearing it being rejected. And if you keep pondering on that, then that's what you're going to manifest, and you don't want to do that. So spirit could be trying to get you out of that mind frame so that you don't manifest that, because your thoughts are what manifest. And it's almost like you're frustrating yourself, especially, with the frustrated here, trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. But it's almost like, let the situation, transform you. Let it, don't fear this. Allow the transformation. Look, and I said, look. But you're in a place of this fear and anxiety that it's not gonna work out. And the spirit is like, nah, you gotta, this is almost like the Ace of Wands to me. Like the new beginning is here. And even if you have to leave a person, place, or thing behind, of course there will be sadness. But it's almost like leaving it behind. That's how spirit is trying to protect you with the protection card. To create the space for you. And it's gonna, once you get into that space in the energy of faith and trust in spirit, you'll see exactly why everything played out the way that it did. But it's almost like with this stop card, you're creating a block through your mindset. Let's keep going. Let's see what else comes out. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do we need? So the other cards that came out before we get back into the bottom of the deck was Death and Love. And this is almost like I'm feeling the energy of transforming, the heart space. Transforming even a connection. Transforming, how can I put it? Like, it's trying to give you a new outlook on, love and what it is to manifest from your heart instead of your head. And under mystery and movement, we have energy and sweetness. Up under faith, we have happiness. And then up under the death and love, we have rejection and peace. At the bottom of the deck is a disruption, which could be, you know, like a tower moment. I see this card as the tower, which can be like a sudden change, a sudden, you know, realization, a sudden, you know, and something happens suddenly. But towers represent the number 5, which I got 5 cards up here and 5 cards down there. 10 is the ending of a cycle. 5s represent change. So there's this is almost like a major ending to a cycle that's going to bring about, you know, some type of change. And from even what I'm feeling here, in accordance with what I'm seeing here, it's all for good. And, you know, with the unlikely card, mystery and movement, because you're fearing that it's not going to, you know, go, you know, it's not going to work out in whatever magnitude that this, you know, situation or, you know, circumstance, however it's playing out for you. Spirit is like, use this energy. The energy that's at play right now is some sweet shit. Like, it's almost to the point where this is the energy that you want to use to manifest this right now. And it's like, even this tower could be spirit coming in to blow whatever situation or circumstance up for you so that you can get almost like what you deserve. Because you have to believe, you have to have faith that, number one, happiness is attainable, but also know that you deserve this happiness. You just have, look, if you believe, because it's saying, you know, if you're fearing or rejecting this transformation and you need help, ask for help. Ask for help. Don't reject help. Don't feel like you're too good to ask for help. You know, don't be, what do they say? No man is an island. I want to say it's how they say it. Like, you have to collaborate with others. You need like almost a form of true connection. Because whatever this Ace of Cups is, it's bringing you into this place of peace. It's going to be a peaceful situation. It's going to, you know, be, like I always say, especially if this is in regards to love. Love doesn't hurt. It's not hard. It's free flowing. Look at, like, in the traditional Ace of Cups, the water is overflowing. So for some of you, depending on where you're at in the timeline, like, if you start investing in, you know, your faith and your belief, you'll manifest it. But Spirit is also saying, like, use the energy that we have right now to do it, because it's the energy you want to use to manifest it. And the way that you manifest is through your thoughts. Change your thoughts, and you'll start seeing your reality change as well. But don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of, you know, moving forward and having to leave people behind. Everybody's journey is different. But in order for things to come in, you have to make the space for it. And it's, you know, especially, I'm going to be one to tell you that the unknown, which this is like the moon card, the unknown is some scary shit. Especially like if you can't see it, you know, if you can't see that far ahead, like no one can see that far ahead. But you just have to believe that it's gonna work out. It's gonna be for your best good. Even if you have to tell yourself that every day. Like it's this, whatever is happening is for my best good. It's to, you know, it's to make me better. Like know that you deserve the best. It's like write down some affirmations. Say those daily. There's affirmation apps that, you know, can wake you up in the morning. If you have to do that until you get comfortable with positive self-talk to yourself. So let's grab some guidance or advice. I'm going to use the Moonology deck just because the moon is in Cancer. I'm going to use the Moonology deck and get the guidance or advice because it even showed up here in this mystery card. First card out. So, like I said, the moon is at home in Cancer. That's where she is the most happiest. She's chilling, honestly. And then I didn't even, you know, I shuffled all of my decks before I put them away. But just looking at the bottom of the deck right now, look what it says. Believe in the impossible. And I haven't even shuffled yet. Something, and it's the blue moon. Some things happen or come around once in the blue moon. We all know the saying. So don't count yourself out. But what guidance or advice do we need in regards to this energy and spread? What guidance or advice do we need in regards to this energy and spread? What guidance or advice do we need for the collective as it pertains to this spread? Like, shoot your shot. Literally. Whether that's towards a person, towards a place, towards a thing, shoot your shot. Because you know what they say, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Shoot your shot. Let's do that so it goes. I'm gonna do one more. You cannot make this shit up, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I know sometimes people be, you know, even I don't care, but the fact that I know people be watching my readings and, you know, seeing my reactions and stuff. But it's like, it feels good when you get confirmation of, especially when you're an intuitive reader. Because it goes off of my intuition, like I say, the pictures in the cards, how they come out sometimes, and putting that all together, like, it's crazy. Like, I counted the number of cards. We had 5 cards in each row. 5 and 5 is 10 endings. But 5s also represent change. This disruption, the Tower brings in change. Then we have, I didn't even, you know, I seen it, but I didn't say it. But we have 4 cards out from the first deck that I used, which is in regards to, 4 is balance, it's stability, it's foundations. So there's, a change coming to a foundation that you have, or even the foundation within yourself. You may even be feeling like this change internally and not even knowing what to do with it. But the spirit is going to get you where you need to be. But bottom of the deck says the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. And it's like, don't let your past hold you back. The South Node represents where you've been, and the North Node represents where you're going in astrology. And right now we have the South Node is in Sagittarius, and the North Node is in Gemini. Then up under that, we have hold your vision. Hold on to what if you really want it, you wouldn't be, at war with yourself, whether that's, mentally or internally. If you want it, go get it. Keep your eye on the prize. And what you have to do is just work through your fears. But without working through your fears, losing sight of your vision and letting your past hold you back, of course, nothing is going to come from the situation. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Or if you just stay still and don't do nothing, you're just going to repeat the cycle. So let's get one card out, and then that'll be the end of this reading. Give me a guidance or advice. That was fast, Spirit, but thank you. So we have communication is key, which is the new moon in Gemini, which is coming up in Gemini season, which we are, approaching. And then it says surrender. Surrender to the divine. The full moon. And we have this is crazy. The full moon in Sagittarius and the new moon in Gemini. And like I just said, the South Node, where you've been, is in Sagittarius, which is going to be that next full moon, and it is an eclipse. And that could be this energy right here. Because eclipse, take things, out of your life. And, so between the full moon and the new moon in Gemini, is when this could be playing out for some of you. Which you do want to manifest with the new moon energy that we just had in Taurus. You want to use that new moon energy because the next moon phase is the full moon. And the full moon is about releasing. And then by the next new moon, and which will be the new moon in Gemini, that next phase, you'll be ready to, communicate. Or, even if this is you, like, going for it, asking that person, going ahead and applying for that job. Communication is key. You got to almost work with the universe. Tell the universe what you want so it can bring it in. That's how, you manifest through what you think and what you speak. Speak this. If this is what you want, speak it into existence. Because you're very close to it, achieving your goal. The gibbous moon. And especially with this card, it's like, look up, look at the bright side. Because from this perspective, the picture is taken, looking up at the moon. Wow. So there you guys have it. This reading was litty and in so many words. But as always, whenever you come across this video, it's the time that you need to come across it, because remember, time is fluid, it's not linear. So, some of you could have even went through this already a year ago. Some of you could be going through this right now. And, some of you, this could be what is going to come for you in the next year. But, you just got to know your story, know your timeline, and know your energy. And if it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. So, other than that, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I just wanted to, jump on right quick and, do, get a what do you need to know right now, spread out messages from Spirit. And as always, Spirit came through. Thank you, Spirit. And I will catch you all, on the next one. And like I said, definitely feel free to check out my YouTube channel. That way you can get, the monthly, the mid-monthlies, and all of the other spreads. If a title catches you, then that's, that's almost a sign that, maybe that reading may be for you. But until next time, guys, be safe, enjoy, and, get to creating your reality. Use this energy for what it's here for. You don't want to get swept under. You want to ride the wave. So, again, thank you, and I will see you all on the next one. Later.